yourself under trust. All right. Now, so getting back to the financial instrument seminar. Again, that is for upper level students who are under trust, who understand what it is to be under trust. Financial instruments, we're going to deal with how to apply an instrument. What is an instrument? How to create the instrument? What contract writing is, and how to write a contract with the instrument. We're going to deal with specific cases, including child support, including mortgage or your foreclosure. Okay, how to apply these instruments. You're going to want to be a part of this seminar. Upper level students. So if you don't have your trust, if you're not under trust, you're not going to be able to cover. If you want back to basics, go and enroll. UNAUniversity.com. UNAUniversity.com. Now I want to get into this today's session that we're going. Again, this is the pre-session. I have my students come in and they'll go, it started already? Is the session started? No, it's not. This is the pre-session, so we can give our friends who didn't know about this information the opportunity to come in and join us. All right. So now, what we're talking about today, the history, what you never learned. We're dealing with the ancestors. All right. We're going to meet the ancestors. So I'm going to go through a little bit of it to help you understand what's going on. We're dealing with what science shows originally happened with the creation of the planet, where it came from, how it started, who is behind this whole thing that we really don't ever get to learn, and why it's so important that we know who our ancestors are. We're going to deal with the spiritual side of us and understand that physical side. All right. So the flesh versus the spiritual side. And what's going on with all of these voices that we're hearing in our head. All right. Because we have to understand, and I go through this a lot with our seminars. You are a makeup of many different spiritual entities. You got to know that. Because those who are playing the game, they full well know that. You're made up of many different spiritual entities. And so understanding what the spiritual side is and what the flesh side is makes a big difference in how you walk. We're going to get into understanding as is above, so is below. That's the big message for today. As is above, so is below. As is within, so is without. This is using the universal laws. These are very important because, listen, this is the history session, and I make this a prerequisite because as we're getting into these laws, these lower laws, higher laws, if you don't know the history, you're going to find it very difficult to maneuver in this game and very difficult to understand who's who. Well, the first thing you've got to understand is who is you? Who are you? Who is the ancestors? Thank y'all for joining us today. Everybody in Facebook land, everybody in YouTube land. We're live right now, and we're going to load up at the top of the hour, 3 p.m. Eastern, and we're going to go into who the ancestors are. All right. Understanding why it's important to know the spiritual side and be able to walk on that, because when we're dealing in law and we're dealing in these lower laws and man's laws, what we're not recognizing is that we are manipulating the whole game with our thoughts and our energies. We also need to understand that a lot of these things that we're doing on this level have been going on within us and within every cell in our vessel for eons. For eons. We're going to get an up close look at what's going on within and how it affects everything that's going on without. We're going to look at the micro level and the macro level. Micro meaning what's going on within your cells, and then macro meaning what's going on with this planet. We're going to tackle that whole question, the flat earth, round earth, flat earth, round earth. And we're going to see some information and evidence of what it is and then where we need to go to gain more insight on what this dimension truly is. So we're going to, this is a fun topic for me today. Very fun topic for me. If you want to be a part of these seminars and understand some really in-depth information on what's going on, so as you can see, as is within, so is without. If you want to join this seminar, go to unauniversity.com, unauniversity.com. You scroll down, you'll see our lineup for this season. You'll be able to enroll. Go and enroll so that you can be a part of what we're doing here in our season, in our sessions. All right, go and enroll. And let's get this history under our belt, because you know they say, if you don't know your history, you're doomed to repeat it. Well, we're not repeating this. We're ready to fix this and understand what role we played in creating this mess and how to clean it up. All right. So now, once again, today we're getting into as is above, so is below in this history game. All right. We're going through some etymology. We're going through some archaeology, some science, some what do we call biblical and ancient scripture. We're going to put it all together and let's see what's what so that we can learn. Now, let me say this, because one of the things that we do here when we're doing we're speaking on history and all of this, my job is to give you the facts that my research shows so that you can go and look it up for yourself, because it's not for me to convince you. My job is just to give you the information that we never learned. And then your job is to go and seek this information on your own so that you can get your own truth and you can apply them as you see fit in your life. It's not for me to guide you or to lead you or tell you how you need to be. No, I'm just here to give you the information so that you can use it in your life to enhance yourself. Now, also, the universal laws are very important in this game. Thank you all for joining us. We're ready to load up in a few minutes, or actually at the top of the hour, 3 p.m. Eastern. And I want to thank everybody for joining us. We're live on YouTube, live on Facebook. All right, join us as we prepare to go into this history seminar again and just learn what is going on. Listen, my job also is to help you fill some of those gaps in the history. A lot of us have questions about what's going on. We go to ask people. They give you this bad attitude and this bad energy about the question you asked. That's because they don't know. We're here to fill some of those gaps and give some information and some insight so that we can go and look it up. And then also, if you do your research and you find something different, come back and let's have a discussion on it. Come back and let's have a discussion on it so that we can grow together. All right. So as we do this, once again, I want to run down what we've got going on for this season. We've got, once again, the history seminar on Sundays. Again, we're in week 2. This is a week 2. This is a 10-week seminar. So if you want to be a part of it, go to unauniversity.com. This is the history, what you never learned. And we're going to go deep today. It's one of my favorite topics as we deal with the ancestors, who they really are. We also have on Mondays, Back to Basics seminar, everything dealing with your private trust and putting yourself under trust so that you come out from under the system and protect your assets and yourself. All right, that's on Mondays. Those are Monday seminars, Monday sessions rather, and you can enroll in that at unauniversity.com, unauniversity.com. That's Mondays. That once again, that is a 10-week seminar. Also, our advanced seminar, that is our financial instruments, how to write financial instruments, what they are, how to use them in court, how to stand on them. All right, you want to be a part of that? UNA University. Scroll down to the financial instruments seminar and enroll. Your prerequisite, you need to have yourself under trust. You need to be under trust. All right. All right. So now I love y'all. I appreciate y'all for joining us. Thank you all for wanting to know this information. My spirits with vessels, my spirits without vessels. You all are beautiful. All right. We're going to see y'all in the seminar as we load up at the top of the hour. Get ready for that. And if you want to enroll, once again, unauniversity.com. I thank you all for your support and your love. Catch you in the seminar. Diva, I'm out. Bye-bye.